everything so wonderful, just how I thought it would be, just how I want it to be.
Hello my friend, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Ishe. If this is your first time seeing this beautiful face, please do not make it your last by clicking the subscribe button. On this channel I help you on your journey of intentionally becoming her. So if you want to level up, rebrand, glow up, this is definitely the place to be. So please do subscribe and join the friend squad. If you're a returning friend, I love you so much my friend. Thank you so much for coming back for yet another video. This is episode 2 of season 2 of the Becoming Her series, the glow up season, and I've just gotten my hair done. I already showed you that. It took I think an hour max. I'll just try to see and then I'll just write it down somewhere down below the exact time, but it was very short. I didn't even take as long as I expected. In fact, I expected to be there for ages, but I wasn't even there for ages. Hi friend, welcome to another day in the vlog. I just want to show you 3 things that I got the other day. I've already started using all of these, but yeah, I just want to show you. I got this unbridled deodorant. It's a full body deodorant. It just helps you to maintain good body odor, or it helps you to eliminate body odor. So it's very good. It says here 48-hour odor protection. It's effective against odor causing bacteria and anxiety sweat. Okay, I wouldn't know about the anxiety sweat. My cat is doing something. This cat. But yeah, this is it. It's very small, but I've only used it. When did I get this? I don't remember when I got it, but I think I've used it for about 4 days, and I think it's very effective. Obviously with continued use, but yeah, so far I am enjoying it. I'm loving it. Then I got this period stain remover, this one. This is the MVP. I really love this. I have just used it and I can confirm that it works. So what you just simply do is you spray it onto the stain, right, the blood stain, and then let it sit for a few minutes, for about 10 to 15 minutes. So it'll literally just rise. It'll make the blood rise. Disgusting, but it definitely helps if you accidentally spoil something. Here, let me just read the usage instructions. It says this 5% strength oxygen based bleach works to remove blood stains on your period panties, sheets, clothes, and surfaces. Spray on the blood stain and wait for 10 to 15 minutes. Wash the item as instructed on the care label. So it really works, to be honest. You definitely need this, because even if you're like a clean girly and whatever, mistakes happen, mishaps just happen once in a while. And I personally use a menstrual cup, so a mishap did happen. So yeah, I had to use this. And just to be clear, sometimes a mishap can happen with the menstrual cup if you like make a mistake when you're inserting it. So that's what happened. But anyway, I also got this for Mfundisi. I got the Paco Rabanne. If I'm not saying it correctly, just leave it, okay? I got Invictus. I got the Invictus body perfume oil. This is what I got, the Invictus perfume oil. He absolutely loves this scent, the Invictus. I've gotten him Invictus perfume before, but this time I was like, let me get the body oil, because I noticed that his perfume oil was running out. He had the Tom Ford cherry something, I think. I might be lying, but it's cherry something. So that's the one that I had gotten him before, and then I got him this one. I actually wanted to get myself a perfume oil as well, but then I thought these two definitely needed, so I got those instead. But next time I'm definitely going to get myself a perfume oil. I want the Flower Bomb perfume oil, and I also need to get another Eclair. I already have not Eclair. I want to get another Kayali Eden Juicy Apple perfume oil. That's my favorite. I always like the scent is always so pronounced when it mixes with my chemistry, and I just love it. I always smell myself, and people always smell me. But yeah, with all my perfumes, they're very pronounced. But yeah, that one definitely chef's kiss, my favorite scent by far. But yeah, I need to get another one of that. Then I'll see what else I can get. I really love perfume oils. Friend, get yourself a perfume oil. Look, Mfundise has a perfume oil. Get yourself a perfume oil, and he's a man. And he loves perfume oils. I introduced them to him, by the way. So yeah, if you've got a significant other, please introduce them to these things. Sometimes men might just think that, just bathing, using roll-on, and then spraying perfume is enough. But then introduce him to perfume oils, introduce him to body oils, introduce him to this and that. It's very important. It's very important for you to smell good, but it's also important for him to smell good as well. This thing of, especially Zimbabwean men, this thing of Zimbabwean men being known for stinking, may it not apply to your man. Please, please help us. Help us, the women who work with your men. Okay, with your men. Yes, you women, help us, the women who work with your men, okay? By making sure they smell good. Speaking of that, there's this thing that I noticed. You know how we've spoken about it before on this channel to say number 2, you only go before bathing. You don't do number 2 after bathing, please. And we also mentioned that if by some chance, right, you get a tummy ache, make sure you've got wet wipes, wet flushable wipes, right? Then we also said if you don't have the flushable wipes, you can use the tissue, and then just use the regular wipes, but then just make sure that you don't flush those into. But then just make sure that the English is not Englishing today. Just make sure that you don't put those into the toilet. You just put them into those sanitary bins. But yeah, please also make sure that. Where was I going with this? I had to cut because I was just, I don't know what was happening with my mind and my mouth. They just weren't connecting. Anyway, the whole reason why I mentioned the whole toilet thing is because I've noticed that some of your men are hurting us with how they smell, right? You'll find that a man can come to work and then go to the toilet. Go to do number 2, please. I'm watching my old Wife Diaries vlog. I'm working on shooting and editing this month's Wife Diaries vlog, so I just want to make sure that I improve. But yeah, I removed the volume. Hi friend, I've just come back from town. I couldn't show you the whole time that I was in town because I just had a lot to do. Did I have a lot to do? No, I didn't have a lot to do, but I was just going to the doctor. So yeah, it wasn't really anything eventful. I couldn't vlog that. Then I met up with mom, came back. I made supper yesterday. I made enough for her as well, so I gave her a supper. Now I'm just about to cook, but I won't show you that in this vlog. I just want to show you what I got from the doctor. So I'm sure you can hear how I speak, like how I'm speaking right now. I've mentioned before that I've got allergies, right? And now with the construction camp, there's just a lot going on, and because of that, my allergies are greeting me daily. So I went to the doctor to go and get this. Yes, this. I haven't had this in a while. I used to always carry nasal spray with me. So this is fluticasone, propionate 50 mcg. So it's fluticasone, propionate 50 mcg. This is the nasal spray. Let me just open it. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So you literally just, I haven't used this now. How do you do this? Yes, you do this. So this is what it looks like, right? And then you hold here, and then you, can you see? I'm wasting, but yeah, that's what you do. And then I also got some cetirizine. So a funny thing is, mom has been saying that I should open a medical aid, right? Medical aid account. I've been saying no, I don't get sick, which I don't. I did it. And I told her not to keep on paying for me under her medical aid, because I'm under her medical aid as a beneficiary. I told her not to keep on paying because I don't get sick, which I don't, right? Makes sense. But yeah, I didn't think about allergies. So yeah, I then also got cetirizine. I've been buying cetirizine myself, and only today did I realize that I could easily just go to Simas, get cetirizine from their pharmacy, and I don't have to pay anything. At least I'll be using mom's money, you know, than for it to just accumulate. Like, she just keeps on paying monthly and I never go to the doctor. But yeah, I also want to use my medical aid, and I'm going to go to get my teeth cleaned. So at least I'm going to use my medical aid then. I also want to show you, I'm going to be as gentle as possible because I don't want to disturb. Also, I got these, right? I got lemons and oranges. Then I also got, I would have really preferred to have more of the garlic than the ginger, but where you can choose that is Kuchitima, and I didn't go to Chitima. I bought this for home base in town. So I want this for cooking, but the lemon, the oranges, and the ginger, I want to start making glow up shots. Imagine, I want to start making glow up shots. Where's that plastic with the things that I got from Baba? Oh, there it is. I need to wash some things. Then Baba gave me, Baba as in my father-in-law, I've got many fathers-in-law. The one who lives here gave me a couple of things. He gave me carrots. So these are like from his garden. So I got carrots, and then I also got peas. I don't really like peas. I could have given them to mom. I forgot. I'll give it tomorrow. And then I also got beetroot. So I'm happy about the beetroot. I'm definitely going to cook it. Yes, but I'm excited because I'm going to make glow up shots with the beetroot. Hey friend, have you ever left home to go somewhere for a reason, and then on your way there you realize that you left the reason at home? Friend, that's literally what just happened to me. I'm on my way somewhere, and I was going there for the reason, like to take the reason there. And then nearly like a quarter through my journey, I realized that I left the reason at home. So I had to go back home. I'm not quite pleased. But anyway, all is well that ends well. Now, I just want to share something that I realized. I was editing this vlog, right? And you know, yesterday when I spoke to you, was it yesterday? No, the day before last, when I spoke to you in the lounge, showing you the few things that I got. I watched those clips and I was like, what? I hadn't realized just how sunburnt I am. And it's funny that I'm talking about being sunburnt, and I'm out here in the sun blazing. But yeah, I hadn't realized just how sunburnt I am until I watched those clips. So obviously the rest of your body isn't going to be like, your face isn't going to be as light as the rest of the body usually, right? But when I was watching that, I noticed that even though my face generally is shades darker than the rest of my body, it's not that many shades darker. So I really need to start the shots, the glow up shots that I talked about. I really need to start those. I need to start taking those so that I can get my skin looking proper. And then the other thing is I had stopped wearing sunscreen. You know these things. I I don't know why. Like, I already know what happens to my skin, but for some reason I had stopped using sunscreen religiously, but now I'm back on it. Hi friend, I'm now at the office. I just want to show you that something that I've been doing. So I bought cuticle oil. I remember showing you this in the last vlog, but yeah, what I've just been doing is I've been making sure that my cuticles are well moisturized. So I put cuticle oil literally every day, and it just helps my cuticles to really look better. I've been having like, what are they called in English? Chipped cuticles, right? Those things that people call or something like that. So yeah, I've been putting cuticle oil on my cuticles, and my cuticles have been loving it. You see? So I just then rub a little bit. And that's it. Then I just put on the other side. And honestly, it's something very small, but it just makes me feel more lax, pampered, more adored and loved by me. So yeah, you don't have to do something extraordinary for you to just make yourself feel, that much more special to you, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I bought this cuticle oil for $1.50 or $1, but $1.50 max. I bought it at Cell Campus in Harare. There we go. So that's just what I do. That's what I've been doing. Then I just walk around with this. Bramley Cocoa Heaven. It's nearly empty, as you can see. I've got the other one I showed you, I think, in the last vlog or 2 vlogs ago. I don't recall. Yeah, I think 2 vlogs ago I showed you the shea butter tissue oil that I bought, and I mentioned that I normally buy the Cocoa Heaven. So I already had a bottle of Cocoa Heaven that was nearly empty, that was running out. So that's why I bought the shea butter one. But I carry this around so that here and there I wet my hands literally, and then I just add the tissue oil, because I don't like to add the tissue oil directly onto like dry skin. I prefer adding it to damp skin. So that's what I do. Then let me also just show you. I'm now just like pulling out things from my bag. But yeah, I think I've shown you these before in a separate vlog where I showed you the mini Discam haul. So these are the Cherubs flushable wipes. They're very good for potty training, but I use them. So instead of using normal toilet paper when you wee, I prefer using this, because sometimes you find that there's some people who smell of wee, right? And to avoid that, I use these. So I just make sure that I wipe with tissue, and then I also wipe with this. Then I mentioned in this in the video where I was talking about how to smell good all day, that let's say you have a mishap and you need to do number 2 after bathing, make sure you always use these. So you can just use your normal toilet paper, and then after use these to make sure that you've gotten everything off, because it's very important. I've heard people saying, don't mind the color of your tissue paper. What do you mean? You need to make sure that you properly clean yourself so that you don't smell. So this is what I have in my bag. Let me also just show you my bag. At this point, I'm just doing the most. But anyway, this is my bag. I got it from Shein ages ago, and it's so strong. It says Sumu here. It's so strong. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love this bag.